If this video resonated with you, you are not alone. Hashtag what burnout really looks like for teachers. Teacher burnout doesn't usually look like quitting. It looks like staying. It looks like showing up every day, doing what needs to be done, and slowly disappearing on the inside. Burnout is not dramatic. It is quiet. It is patient. And it is often invisible. If you are a teacher and you feel tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix, this video is for you. What people think burnout is. Most people think burnout looks like laziness. They think it looks like complaining. They think it looks like someone who just can't cope. They say things like, "You chose this job. Everyone is tired. At least you get holidays." But burnout has very little to do with weakness. In fact, burnout usually happens to the most committed teachers. What burnout really is. Burnout is emotional exhaustion, not physical tiredness, not the kind of tired that goes away after a good weekend. It is the kind of tired that sits behind your eyes, the kind that makes small tasks feel heavy, the kind that drains joy out of things you used to love. Burnout is caring deeply for a long time without enough recovery. It is being constantly alert, constantly needed, constantly responsible, and never fully switching off. What burnout looks like in real life. Burnout looks like feeling numb instead of angry, doing your job well but feeling nothing, losing patience faster than you used to, feeling guilty for needing rest, feeling tired before the day even starts. It looks like lying in bed at night, replaying conversations, wondering if you said the right thing, worrying about students who aren't even yours. It looks like functioning on the outside while slowly emptying on the inside. Why teachers don't just quit. If teaching is so hard, people ask, why don't teachers just leave? The answer is simple. Most teachers don't see teaching as just a job. It becomes part of who you are. You stay because you care about your students. You feel responsible. You don't want to let people down. You still believe in what education can be. Burnout doesn't come from not caring. It comes from caring too much for too long. The invisible cost of always caring. Teachers carry more than lesson plans. They carry emotions. They carry stories. They carry problems they cannot fix. They hold space for children who are anxious, angry, hungry, scared, or hurting. And then they go home and are expected to be fine. Over time, this constant emotional load takes a toll. Not because teachers are weak, but because they are human. What burnout is not. Burnout is not failure. Burnout is not a lack of passion. Burnout is not proof that you are in the wrong profession. Burnout is a signal. It is your mind and body saying, this system is asking too much for too long. A different way to look at burnout. Instead of asking, what is wrong with this teacher? We should be asking, what is wrong with the conditions they are working in? Large classes, constant pressure, administrative overload, emotional labor, and very little time to recover. Burnout is not a personal problem. It is a predictable response to an unsustainable system. Closing. If you are experiencing burnout, it does not mean you are broken. It means you have been strong for a very long time. Burnout does not take away your value. It does not erase your impact, and it does not define your worth. You are not failing. You are responding normally to an abnormal amount of pressure. And recognizing burnout is not giving up. It is the first step toward protecting yourself. This channel exists to speak honestly about teaching, the good, the hard, and the unseen. Welcome to Teacher Momentum, where teachers are seen, understood, and supported.